Hi Virgo, it's me Gemstone from tarotforhealing.com. Hope you guys are doing really well. This is your monthly reading for October, and I'm going to be using the Anna K Tarot all the way through this reading. I'm not using the playing cards, but I will do like I normally do, starting off with the more general reading, then getting into the more specific reading. So I'm going to get straight into the video with the Knight of Cups, or the reading I should say, the Four of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords. So you got two queens in this first reading. And so the Nine of Cups is like wishes coming true. You're happy. You have what it is that you've really been wanting. It could say that a relationship you really want could be happening for you. If you wanted to start a family, if you wanted a certain career path, something has worked out really well and is kind of giving you joy and this excitement. But the thing that I'm finding is maybe you're finding it kind of difficult to deal with what has come out of this wish come true. Sometimes, like they say, you have to be careful what you wish for, because sometimes when it comes, it's like, how do you cope once it's here? And so the Four of Swords could be saying that maybe even though a wish has come true, you might be either feeling physically unable to maybe fulfill it in the way that you wanted to, or to really make it happen in the way you wanted it to, or continue on with it the way you wanted it to. Or it could be saying that maybe your health has taken a little bit of a hit, feeling more tired or feeling more drained. Or maybe you had this really great celebration that came about, but then as a result, like maybe you felt unwell like directly afterwards. But it's kind of saying that maybe you need to give yourself some time to recover, or you need to give yourself some time, like have a little respite for yourself, even with all this good energy that comes from this card. What I see here with the Queen of Pentacles is the Queen of Pentacles could be saying that maybe this wish is connected with some sense of stability. Like maybe it's a wish come true in terms of financial, in terms of financial stability, in terms of you feeling more secure, maybe secure in your family, or secure in where you live. Like there's something that has kind of given you a sense of security, and that was your wish. And obviously you're Virgo, you're an earth sign. Earth signs need that sense of security, and so whenever you feel like you have that, you feel more comfortable in your surroundings. And the Queen of Pentacles is more of your kind of energy too. So yeah, that card would really resonate with you. But then the Queen of Swords is kind of saying that even when challenges have come your way and they've kind of knocked you back, you still got back up and you still continued. So you haven't let things that have shown up, anything that maybe happened that was unpredictable or you didn't foresee, anything that has caused you any kind of difficulties, it's like you haven't let it just defeat you. It's like you've kept on. And I almost see, when I look at these cards, a person that is they're really centered around their family. They really give care and love to people that are around them. And even for some of you guys, it could even have been that maybe you had a child recently, or maybe you even discovered that you are pregnant as well. But then I'm also feeling like there is this kind of loving energy with family and with people surrounding you also. But then what I'm kind of seeing with this card is that maybe something took place where even after all that sort of happiness and joy and being surrounded, you've kind of been more, maybe a little bit on your own. Or maybe if you weren't entirely on your own, again, it's like you've had to go through this process of healing yourself, maybe healing your body, or just like some kind of general healing that has been having or needing to take place. And it's like, but you've seen your way through. I almost feel these cards could be representing somebody that may have a chronic illness as well. um and so it's like you've gone through good times in health, and maybe gone through challenging times in your health also. But when you've gone through those challenging times, it's like you've been really strong, which is, beautiful. It's like you haven't let it defeat you, or you haven't let it hold you back. Like you still continued on. And so that theme can fit into health, but it can just fit into general life, events also. For your finances, you have the Four of Pentacles with the High Priest. The Four of Pentacles to me is like when you want to save money, you want to save, you want to hoard, you have something in mind that you really want to do with this money, or you just, again, you want that security, you want to feel safe, you want to feel like, okay, if worst comes to worst on a rainy day, I have that money stashed away someplace. The High Priest could be saying that you, for some of you guys, I almost feel like somebody might be telling you, somebody could even be telling you that maybe you put too much of an emphasis on money. Like somebody could be saying that to you, or somebody may be feeling like maybe you're a bit materialistic, or maybe you're too focused on saving money. But then again, you may be learning this from somebody else. You may be learning how to save from somebody else, or having some kind of financial advisor or something like that that is teaching you how to save money, and things like that. But I feel like there is something that maybe you're afraid of happening, that if you didn't have this money, it would make you again feel unstable or insecure about your living situation, and you're just searching for that sense of stability. But then it's kind of saying that you may look for more traditional ways to save money. Maybe you're going back to some kind of old school way of saving money. Like maybe it's a case of, people have been doing for ages, like you take like a pound or a dollar or something like that, and you put it into a jar and let it fill up, you put every week or something like that. Like it could be something like that, some of you guys might even be doing. But then I kind of see that regardless of what you're doing, that's just the theme. Like it's about money, and it's also about your own sense of progression, in feeling more control of your finances. So yeah, that's what I'm sensing with those cards. So the next card is, for those of you that are in relationships, is the Knight of Swords with the Wheel. The Wheel card is saying that relationships are really changing, like they're undergoing some big shifts. And when the Knight of Swords shows up, it could be saying that if you've been arguing or having issues with your partner, and things have been feeling like they're just crashing down, like it's just not going right, um the Wheel of Fortune is saying things can get better. So it could be even saying that maybe your concerns about money, maybe you're even arguing with your partner about money, or feeling that maybe your partner isn't responsible and stuff like that, whereas you feel like you're more responsible. And so now it's like, now that you're able to save a bit more money or put more money aside, you might find that the relationship becomes a bit better, or maybe your partner is starting to heed more of your advice, and they're trying to do that as well, and so it makes things go in a better direction. If it's not directly connected with money, it could just be saying that, when the Wheel of Fortune turns up, it's like fate is, changing the course of things. So, but either way, it's a positive change. It's happiness, it's joy. And I think that it could even be connected with this Nine of Cups kind of energy, where it has that sense of excitement, it has that sense of wishes being fulfilled. And so whatever you've been wanting or hoping for a relationship, if you've been wanting it to become more serious, if you've been wanting a child with this person, or you want to buy a home together, like something like that, something you've been hoping for can definitely be happening, or the wheel is turning, like it's going in that direction. It starts from October and progresses onwards. The For those of you that are single, you have the Knight of Cups. Oop, they dropped it there with the Death card. Um, it's just so interesting. It's like these two cards are quite different. Well, like the singles and the those of you in relationships, because what I see for your card is like the Knight of Cups can represent romance. It can represent somebody coming into your life that is like a potential suitor. could be dating this person. They're really sweet. They might be really in touch with their emotional side. They could be quite romantic and stuff. But then when I see the death card, it's like things are changing. Like maybe that person's changing. Like maybe they're just not that sweet and loving anymore. Or if they were the type to maybe buy gifts and stuff like that to shower you with stuff, they're not doing that kind of stuff anymore. Or maybe you haven't even heard from an admirer in quite some time, because I don't know, maybe that person has just seemed like they've just disappeared from the face of the earth. But it's kind of saying that if you really wanted this person to stay around, you might have to give them a bit more attention, because it could be even somebody that is really like wanting you, but you're not feeling the same. I'm sorry about that. Or you might not be feeling the same, so maybe you're not really reciprocating, um, when it comes to like, this actually going somewhere. But then maybe when they're not around anymore, you kind of feel like, oh, like where have they gone, kind of thing. It's like sometimes you appreciate people more when they're not actually around. I thought I turned the volume on my phone off. That is so weird. Hold on. Oh, I know what I did. Okay, now it's off. um so yeah, if you want this person to hang around, you have to give them a bit more of maybe your time or your attention. But I do think that somebody that could be, liking you, may not be around anymore, or doing the things they were doing before. So, and I don't know, for some reason I feel like you're going to feel some type of way about that, even if you guys weren't in a relationship. um but for your spiritual cards, you have the Fool. The Fool's been showing up quite a bit, but then you have the Ace of Swords. And so, like, your spiritual cards are like all new stuff. Like you might be just feeling revived on a spiritual level. You might be feeling like you just want to have fun. Like you just might be feeling more upbeat about things. You're in a positive mood. You're carefree. You're just moving forward. The Ace of Swords, the reason why you're moving forward is because things are feeling better, because the challenges have been swept away. You're moving forward with a clear vision and a clear perspective of the things that you want. And I feel like this month is definitely going to feel like that respite I was talking about earlier. Like you're just going to feel like if things have been getting a bit on top of you, this is the month where you're going to just feel like, you know, fine. You're gonna feel okay. The Ace of Swords is like it cuts through confusion or doubts or worries, and gives you sort of this clear perspective that just make you feel more optimistic about your situation. And you may also feel that you don't have to fight so hard for the things that you want, or push so hard for those things. It's like things are just gonna be feeling like they're just opening up by themselves. Like with this Wheel of Fortune energy, the universe is just making these changes in your life, just to give you that opportunity to feel what it is like to be on top of the wheel, to feel like things are falling into place and stuff. The only thing with the wheel is obviously it turns back around again, and then you can feel like all the way at the bottom all over again. But that's life anyway. We have to go through all of those experiences. But I think the good thing is at this point in October, things are just going to feel easier. They're going to feel more progressive and less challenging for you, which is really positive. So please, and many blessings to you, Virgo. I'll see you. Bye.